Hi there, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be discussing about the recently launched, but still it is in the preview mode and still in the preview. So that is the latest AWS App Studio. I'll be showing you how we can set up and how we can easily and in a fastest way, we can build enterprise grade applications. So I will just show you quick review about it, like what are the basic details about it. So I will just go to the console. So you can see AWS App Studio, it is still in the preview mode, in the preview. Fastest and easiest way to build the enterprise grade application. So what is an App Studio? So basically it is a generative AI powered service that helps you to build enterprise applications, and it also helps the builders to create applications within minutes. So we have basically in this two modules. One is a builder module and one is the admin module. In the admin module, admin can control the users and give access to various connectors like to S3, DynamoDB, and all. So builders can only utilize those. So basically, it is like a hub, build a hub in which admin can control all the builders in one go, as well as along with the generative AI powered service that will help you to build applications. So there are various benefits to it, like we can have secure and scalable applications within minutes. So we don't need any IDE or any software or something like that in order to build the application. So we can accelerate our application development with generative AI. Then we can also deploy a scalable application without any operational overhead. That enhance IT security, and we can also save 80% of our like versus comparable offerings anybody else is providing similar kind of offerings. So we can have different use cases like claim processing, inventory, project approval, audit. You can have anything. We just need to describe it to the console in that App Studio, and it will automatically like give you the summary. Documentation will be prepared. So accordingly, you can plus and minus in that particular document. Okay, so the very first thing that you have to do over here is setting up the AWS App Studio. So when you're setting up for the first time, it will take around like 20 to 30 minutes in order to set up the App Studio. So you will go to the App Studio and you can set up your App Studio. It will basically create an instance for the first time. So once you create, so while creating, actually I don't have over here. Mm, let's say if I click over here, so let's go here. You can see over here, I already have installed it. So if you go to the App Studio, so go to the App Studio. So this is already, I have already set up. That's why it's not giving me the option to set up. So when you run it first time, it will give you the setup. So this is the admin hub that I'm getting. So before proceeding to this, basically you will be getting a setup. In which setup you will be getting an option in order to set up a user, admin user, as well as the builder. So just provide one users with two different emails. So you'll be getting some invitation like this, invitation to join AWS IAM Identity Center. So basically it will be providing you access to the App Center, this AWS App Studio. So this invitation should be done. So for one will be for the admin and one will be for the builder. So you can utilize a separate emails for both of them. So I have put it over here. So this is my this is the builder screen. And if you look at this in my admin, so this is my admin. So basically, if you see in the admin hub, we can manage users and roles. And you can see these are the users, admin and the builder. So these are the basically the roles, and you can go back to the roles, admin hub. So you can change the role if you want, add group. You can add the group name and app user if you want. If you want to add an app user, you can just app user role, you can add it. So this is how you can manage the users and roles. And similarly, we have app connectors. These connectors are like if you want to give access to the Amazon Aura, or you want to give to DynamoDB S3 or Redshift, you can create the connector and you can create the tables and all those things. You can create the bucket and give access. So the builder will just utilize that particular connector. So you can give a description and you can create a connector. So I'm not going into detail of this. So you can see this admin can see both admin hub as well as builder hub. So both are visible. And they can also look into the applications and all. Now, after setting up, after getting these two different invitations, one for the builder and one for the admin hub, you need to log in, you need to enable the MFA, and you can just log in. You will get a preview like this. So basically, you'll be getting a URL. So I will just go to the App Studio. Okay, anyways. So you can copy this one on the top of it. You can copy this URL and you can share with the other user so they can log in with the builder account or the admin account, whichever is being assigned to that particular user. So while doing the setup, just make sure you have one admin, one builder account enabled, entered at the user at the time of setup. Okay, so this is our admin hub. So I will just quickly move on to this builder hub. So you can see the very first option I'm getting over here, create an app, new app, or build your first app. You can just have a look into the video tutorial. So I'll just click on this create new. You can my YT demo. And you can see there are two options over here, generate an app with AI. You can also make it from the scratch. So I'm just choosing the first option. So here connector, as I told you, if you are creating from the scratch, if you have the DynamoDB connection, but you have to create a character in which you have to define the role, you have to create the table and all those things. There's a separate documentation how you can have a connector being created, how we can provide the access to the connector, and which user, which builder can utilize that particular connector. You can set up all those things. So for the time being, I'm just skipping this option. So it is basically setting up our application. So please don't refresh the page. It may take 1 or 2 minutes. So basically it will show you all the demo ones, as well as if you want something to be created, something customized. So you can just give the instructions to the AI based, some window will be there. So you can put your instructions over there. It will try to create the document, and based upon that, it will create an application. I think there was some network issues. Let's create again. So my demo app. So let's click here, skip this one. So you can see after 2 to 3 minutes, this one will be coming up, sample prompt. So you can choose from here, and or you can define your app or describe your app, whatever you want to build it up. So these are the sample prompts. So you need to, it is just showing how you can utilize this. You can copy paste, or you can just, I will just choose this one. Let's say customize this and click send. So it is basically picking up my requirements. These are the requirements mentioned over here, and it will just create a complete document about it. What are my requirements and how it can be achieved, and what are the different use cases, what are the different kind of users that we can have, what is the user flow for the employees, for the admin, and what are the data sources that will be utilized, and what are the hardware assets. So basically, it's inventory app, so it is giving you all the details. So these are my requirements that are being finalized by the AI. Isn't it interesting? Like all the work is being done, so we did not have to do anything over here. So you can see usage and all, everything is mentioned. You can have a quick look into it. I'm just going to click generate app. So it will take some time in order to generate the app based upon the requirements and the flow and the type of users. So you can see over here, this is how it will come out. So you can check out this video tutorial, how it has been created and all, or you want to preview or you want to edit. So these are the, you can see the pages that are being created, request hardware, review request, view request. So these are already being created. So if you want to create something, you want to change the layout, you want to add some data, form and all, you can have it over here. So I can just click on the preview app. So it is now showing your app. So it will take care of your backend and all those things will be taken care. So if you go to that particular instance, the roles and all being are being created itself. It will take some time. You can see over here, this is the layout. If you want to change some headings, so all those options are here. You can choose from these all the options over here. So you can see it's a huge amount of things, switch group, checkbox, button, date and time, media and all. You can have everything. You can have a picture over here and you can just drag and drop. No content to display and all, you can have it. Okay, so coming back to this, we can click over here to preview also. It's taking some time to load. I'll just close this one, let it load this one. So once it is being done, you can share with the other users, you can have app settings, you can have automations. This is quite interesting part. Pages that we are just currently doing this, we have the automations, we have the data, we can have app settings being made over here. So lots of options are there that we can have. So let's see. Okay, if this first time opening, so it will take some time. So you can see it is still loading. So we will just wait for it. So you can see over here, we have all the content review requests over here, and there is no data over here. Request hardware. We can add some values over here. Then we can, if you want to add some assets, you can add some assets also over here. New asset form page, you can enter some data and you can add the data to it. So this is how you can have your app ready. So I will just, you can have a debug panel also if you want to debug and all. You can have the filter by, clear console. So these all the options are there. So now if I go back to the admin hub, if I go to the all applications, you can see over here there is being created, but still it is in the draft. So uh, we need to go back and we need to publish. So you can, so it provides the three environments over here. So latest is the development. After 3 hours, it will be paused the production. So these are the few terms written over here. So there are a few errors coming up. Needs a connection to be selected, connection not selected. Anyways, so this is how we can have it over here, different environments and all. So you can just have a quick preview again, and you can just so it is still under the preview mode. You need to click on the request access to the publish to the production and all. So let's click here, share. You can share with the co-owner. You can share with the co-owner. You can see this is my name coming over here, and you can share it. Now, if you check over here, so you can see over here under the admin also there is a build a hub and my applications. But if you go alone with the all applications over here under the manage, you can see over here, but you cannot edit. I think I didn't give the permissions to it. So let me check over here. Okay. So basically, once you give the permissions and all, you will get an option over here, preview as which user roles and all. So you can have it. Still in the preview mode, some delays might be there, I think. So this is how it should be like. You can see you cannot select over here. So you can see the source development. So review the request, add new assets. You can add it over here. Let's say, let me little bit. So we can new form page. You can input some value. Let's say 22 asset type. Let's say it's a laptop asset model. Let's say DDD asset status available. Then assigned request NA, something like that. You can put some purchase date. Let it be being purchased in 30th of June, and then that's it. So you can see this is how we can have it. We can edit, we can view whatever we want, we can do it. So this is how, depending upon your requirements, it will just create the base forms and all, and you can customize those forms and all. It will initially, if you are using it, will just create a backend also for you in the DynamoDB. So I hope you understood how does this App Studio is, how we are going to start up with the App Studio. Please give it a try, but make it sure while setting up your App Studio, make it sure you have the admin as well as the normal build user account. So assign two different users, two different emails. So both the invitations will be there, accept those invitations. And then the builder can build the or create the applications easily. And the admin center, the admin hub can control the applications, users, manage users and all. So, so after signing up, you can have this. So I think that's all in this. You can utilize this App Studio as a builder, so for creating applications, for sharing the applications, and we can jump to the section directly, like, like how we can build the applications, and admin, it is more about the characters, roles, users, visibility, permissions, and all. So we can have it. So please give a try to it, to the App Studio, and do let me in the comment section whether you ever able to achieve something and all. So whether you were able to perform certain actions, we can have with the integration with the Lambda S3, we can have functions being created. Then you can have a look into the publish section also. So we can have a testing or production environment ready for that before pushing into the production. We can have a test and the development. Then we can see how we can utilize the users and roles. So before that, just create an instance for the App Studio. So I hope you like my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.